Hello and welcome to PVAMU's Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Caleb Carter, and today joining me we have the Athletic Director for PVAMU, Dr. Donald Reed. Coach, Doc, how you doing today?
I'm doing outstanding. Happy to be here on the Hill, and it's a wonderful Monday.
Right, Doc. I got to be honest with you. I'm more than excited to have you to be talking with you today, and we're going to get right into it because, Doc, we talked a bit about this off camera about your list of accomplishments and what you've done prior to coming to PV. So I just wanted to know what made you come to PV and what made PV the right choice for you.
I think it was a great opportunity, tremendous upside as far as building and sustaining excellence. Like we're here to build champions in the classroom, in the community, and in competition. So it was a great opportunity for me in my professional career to be here to grow and develop, and then also bring things to Prairie View that I've learned and developed and had a lot of success with at other places.
Right. Now, Doc, because like I said, we talked a bit about this off camera, how you've, worked your way up. You've been a coach. You've worked in athletic administration at other schools. But we both know that athletic director, it comes with a bit more hats to wear. So how is it that you manage all of these sports and all your numerous other tags that you have?
I'd say one of the things that helped me transition was having a great opportunity to be mentored by quite a few individuals in the industry that are high achieving and have done great jobs in their spaces. I was allowed to learn pretty much all aspects of an athletics department, starting with academic development, sport administration, marketing and fundraising, and community advocacy, as well as developing young people for their transition into their professional careers. So I was very blessed to have great mentors to prepare me for this opportunity, and I'm able to utilize those skills to help our staff and our students to grow and develop as well, such that they'll be ready to transition into their professional careers once they finish up Prairie View A&M University with their degree.
And Doc, to that point, I got to be honest with you, I admire you just for that reason, because like we say, athletic director, it comes with so many hats that you have to wear, the community outreach, just as you said, just building up a culture here at Prairie View. And to go along with these other challenges that comes with being an athletic director, I mean, we think about the time that you came to PV, because you came just 19 months ago during the COVID pandemic, August of 2020. So what challenges, extra challenges, did that present to you?
I'd say the first thing is getting to know everyone, whether it's the staff, coaches, students, because we're in a remote situation. The campus wasn't open completely, or if at all, during that time frame. I recall us working one day on campus, well, not one day, but 1 week off campus, the other week off campus, and just getting a feel for what a real semester or year would look like or feel like. Didn't occur that first year. Gradually, we're getting to the point to where we are at full capacity in every way, and now I'm getting a feel for the culture and the climate, as well as being able to really engage individuals such as yourself and get to know everyone and be able to help contribute to the goals and aspirations that we have for all of our programs on campus, including athletics. Right.
Now, and Doc, I mean, we talked about this also off camera. I mean, I understand why you may need that psychotherapy. I mean, just going through such a time of change where things are uncertain, like you said, and where you need to build those relationships, but you can't, or you have to do it remotely. And just to touch on you being here for 19 months. So and although during those 19 months, like you said, you haven't truly experienced the campus to its full self just yet. But in your time here, what have you seen or what have you noticed about PV?
I'd say the passion and energy and the enthusiasm that everyone has about the university knowing its history and tradition and getting to know that. I'm very appreciative of those who have helped me, and every day I learn something new that will enrich my experience. In doing so, as I go out and talk to recruits or parents or potential sponsors and those groups, I can share that passion, that persistence and perseverance, and talk about the history of the university to engage them in conversations such that they would partner with us to provide a great experience for all parties involved at the university.
Right, and Doc, we're going to go to commercial soon, but I just have to get this last question out to you, because you talk about that history that comes with PV and that history that comes with HBCUs in general, and we look at the movement that I will call a movement that we see, the new love that has been coming towards HBCUs, and with you being at the helm of the athletic program, how does this new love of HBCUs fall to you?
I would say it's long overdue.
Right.
And it's exciting to really see, and we want to continue that momentum and that participation from others to continue to build upon the foundation that was established prior to us being here, and begin to build continuously upward in order to provide a great opportunity for those coming after us. Mm-hmm. So I think that's a part of the things that I think quite a bit about. It's like, this is an opportunity for me to help to the best of my ability and our staff's ability to provide a great, substantive, and enriching and mm-hmm. entertaining experience as possible in order to prepare our students to move into their professional space and have a lot of fun doing it.
Right.
i.e. winning games and learning things that will prepare them for their transition to their professional lives.
Right. I mean, you're absolutely right with that, Doc. But we're gonna take a break just a minute. I'm really enjoying this conversation. We're gonna get a little bit more deeper into the athletic aspect of what you do here on campus. And after the commercial break, we're gonna have more with Dr. Reed. Stay tuned. This is Coach's Corner.
STEM is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
What do an aerospace engineer, cancer immunologist, and bat scientist all have in common? We all have cool jobs in STEM fields. Whether it's building robots or learning to code, girls everywhere are finding their passion for science, technology, engineering, and math through positive role models and mentors. So dare to dive in, get connected, and explore. You never know what your future may hold. Learn more about these and even more cool jobs at shecanstem.com.
This corner, I'm your host, Caleb Carter, and once again, we're here with Athletic Director, Dr. Donald Reed. Now, we talked a little bit about some of your duties that comes a part of with being an athletic director. But when we think about the sports side of things, right? Because we all know that, well, at least my estimation, I see the athletic programs of universities and colleges as the cornerstone of the university, right? I mean, they bring in so much revenue, they have so much fanfare. So how is it with you being at the helm that you feel like, you can best manage all that that goes into it?
Yeah, great question. I say the first thing is to make sure that we represented the university in an appropriate way and provide great experiences for our students, including our student athletes and the student body at large. We're here not only for entertainment, but also for education and providing community service opportunities and personal growth and development opportunities for all of our students and student athletes. Our student athletes are also those that are ambassadors. You know, we travel all over the country with our PVAMU gear on, and so we're representing the university in the context of athletic competition.
Right.
However, we still are involved at the university level, whether it's in our academic departments with our student athletes, or if we're partnering to put on some events or things of that nature representing the university. So we have to be mindful of that at all times, and we want to make sure that we're lifting up our university and representing it in an appropriate way.
Right, and to that point of representing the university, the bowling team is they're hosting the NCAA the NCAA tournament for bowling here at, I mean, not here at PV, but they're just being the host. So what does that mean for PV and in the grand scheme of things, HBCUs?
And it is very, very exciting, and it means that we're a part of the top bowling programs in the country, which our team has performed at a very high level over the last 5+ years in that sport. It's an honor to host a regional. We're hosting in Arlington at the World Bowling Center. We hope one day to be able to host one of the regionals here on campus soon. That will allow us to show our university to all parties that will come here for that tournament. We're very proud to have earned the ability to host NCAA national regional tournament.
Right. Now I want to kind of switch gears to and talk about football for a second. I mean,
Okay.
because it's the sport on everybody's mind. I mean, it's the cash cow of the school, and we just got a new coach, Coach Bubba McDowell. And I know you're not the one who cuts the check, but how was it, you know, going into that hiring process and selecting Coach McDowell?
I would say it was a lot of fun, believe it or not. I went through the process that others would do, is vet candidates and talk to folks about what our goals are for our program, and also determining what direction we want to go to with regard to figuring out what our team will look like, what style of play we would like to have, and the like. It turned out that our coach was about, 20 feet from my office.
Okay.
So I didn't have to go very far
Right.
To secure a coach. Coach McDowell is a perfect fit for us. He's a person that understands the university. He's been here for 10+ years, and he also understands the purpose of football in the context of collegiate football. And he's just a great teacher of the sport and a teacher of becoming a professional, whether it's a professional football player or whatever walk of life you choose.
Right. And to stay on the topic of hiring, I mean, Doc, we've had a bit of struggles when it comes to hiring a golf coach. So I mean, you don't have to lay out all the details just yet, because I know it's a work in progress. But what can you say to maybe some of the struggles that's been going on into finding a golf coach?
Well, one of the things is timing.
Right.
It was the transition occurred right at the beginning of the golf season.
Right.
I wanted to make sure that we had a deep pool of candidates that would be great fits for our programs. And because some of those individuals were in the midst of their seasons as well, it was very untimely that the transition occurred when it did. I will say this: we have a lot of gifted and talented coaches that are interested, and we want to close this out as soon as we possibly can.
Right. And And Doc, to that point of, you know, just getting things, making sure everything is right when it comes to the timing aspect of hiring, and we talked earlier about the fanfare that comes with college sports. I mean, we look at PV, and PV is doing great right now. I mean, we look at the football team. They just went to the SWAC championship. The basketball team, the SWAC tournament. The baseball team is in season right now, doing well. The bowling team is fantastic. But along with all the praise that comes with that, also comes criticism. Mm-hmm. So how is it that you deal with that criticism, knowing that, you know, you're the man at the top of the totem pole?
Mm-hmm. I would say you listen and you incorporate what you can to help things move forward. It is a part of the business, I would say, of athletics or sports in general. There will be folks that want to share their opinions, and I welcome that. We all do. It helps us understand what people are thinking and feeling. And our goal is to make sure that we address those things that we can address and continue to focus on ultimately providing that great experience for our student athletes, which includes winning championships and having great success in the classroom and in the community. So I think we're all on the same page of what our goals are. It just comes down to sometimes how we go about doing it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And to that point, I mean, Doc, I feel like this is the perfect platform to perhaps, you know, let some of the alumni, some of the fans in onto what that plan may be. So I guess my last question to you would be, for all the people watching at home right now, give us the outlook for PVMU sports.
I mean, it's bright, very bright. You mentioned some of the coaches and what our teams are doing. We're in a great upward trajectory, and want to continue to build upon that. So the investment that can be made financially or supporting us as we move forward would significantly help us stay on that upward trajectory and achieve the goals we have for all of our programs. And again, more importantly, focusing on the student-athlete experience and making sure that our students have the best possible experience that we can provide, whether it's from travel, accommodations to equipment, facilities, all those different things will enhance that experience, thereby helping us win championships and continue to produce productive people.
Right, and Doc, I got to be honest with you. Speaking for myself, I'm more than happy to hear that. I know the people at home watching. I mean, they probably have smiles on their faces just hearing somebody who has an effective plan and knows what PVMU is all about. And Doc, like I said to begin, it was more than a pleasure talking to you. I really thank you for coming on the show today, and that'll be it for the Coach's Corner. Once again, I'm Caleb Carter. This was the Athletic Director, Dr. Donald Reed. Thank you for watching.